guys, I'm back at MK, and I'm the girl that likes to smoke and talk about anime. And today, this is my attempt at dressing godly. I was going for like Galaxy Oracle, but now I feel more like crazy wizard from Merlin. Anyways, we're here to do a season 1 review of Blood of Zeus. I did start out doing these review videos episode by episode up until I got to the point of episode 3, and then I figured there really isn't enough for me to keep going and doing these one by one. Little did I know that the series picks up from episode 4 onward. So let's talk about it. If you did see one of my earlier videos about this series, I did say that I did not think I was gonna like this series, and one of the major reasons why I felt like that was because I did not like the drawing style. Now that I've actually finished the series, I love the show, still hate the drawing. Sorry, I don't know what it is about this particular style. I don't hate it, but I just wish it was, you know, anything but. I also was a little leery of this series because I liked Greek mythology in school, but I didn't like overly love it. I didn't do a lot of like outside research when it came to Greek mythology, but just out of curiosity, when it came to this show, I did want to see how accurate some of the characters were. So I did go do a little bit of research for this video. So let's start off with the characters from the show. If I had to give the characters in this show an overall rating, I would probably give the characters an A. They looked good, even though I hated the drawing, they still looked good, and each one of them came with a very distinct personality, and everybody had almost a very detailed and intricate story to them. So I did like that. There were a few characters where I was like, I don't think they were necessary, but since they were in here, we'll talk about them. So of course, our main character of the entire series is Hera. He, at first we see, is just treated very badly, called a bastard, and him and his mom are kind of trying to thug it out in this little hut in a mountain above the town. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like Hera at first. He was very, I don't know why I really didn't like him at first, but I just didn't. And then after finding out that Zeus is his father, the way he kind of reacted, it seemed very entitled, and I don't know. I really just didn't like the way he reacted to most things. The anger was a really big part of it. And I mean, towards the end, I didn't hate him. He did really care about his friends. It does seem like he overall wants to do the right thing by people. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't overly love him as a main character. We also have Hera's mom, Alexia. From the moment that her character was introduced, I felt very bad for her. They did a very good job of communicating her sadness and meekness in the show. I think that's the correct word. But yeah, every time I saw her, every time we got any more information about her backstory, it really just made me feel worse and worse for her, especially her death. Just overall felt very bad for Hera's mom the entire series, right up until the point where she died. We of course have Zeus, the problem starter in all of this. King of the gods, I guess is the right way to say it. Husband of Hera, terrible husband of Hera, and terrible father to what I can only assume is probably a small army worth of children. When the series started out, I really did not care about Zeus one way or the other. I did not hate him, I did not love him. I understood why he did some of the things that he did, but when it came down to choosing to only save the one twin, I didn't really rock with that. You're a god. I feel like you probably could have did something to save both. But towards the end, he has a very good character arc in the story. And at the end, he does a lot of attempted redemption. So kudos to Zeus for, you know, trying to be a good person towards the end. Now, if there was a character that I could not have hated more, it is Hera. I hate Hera. Hera's a bitch. I have no other way to describe her other than that. She is a straight, petty, to the core bitch. Her whole beef, like, it is her mission as a god to just get rid of Electra and basically get rid of Hera too. And when I looked it up, it does seem that that is accurate to the story in Greek mythology of Hera. That she did seem to really get jealous over Zeus cheating and, you know, fathering other children. I get that. I get that you're mad that your husband cheated. Nobody is blaming Hera for that. What I am blaming Hera for is you are a god, and Heron's mom is just a regular mortal lady. She's no longer queen. She's living in a tiny hut with her kid, and you're still pissed. And it's your mission in life to, like, screw this lady over. For what? And even when she dies, like, you don't stop there. Like, she drags it. And the lengths to which Hera goes to, like, prove her point is ridiculous. I get being hurt, but there is, you don't start wars because your husband cheated. Point blank, period. We also have Seraphin. He is the king of the people of Melodani, aka the little, you know, demon looking people. He's another character that from beginning to end, I don't have any feelings towards him one way or the other, really. I kind of feel bad for him a little bit too. I know he's supposed to be, like, technically the villain in the story, but to me the villain is really Hera, and Seraphin's more or less a pawn. I feel bad because it seems like all he ever wanted to do was be accepted, and that didn't go well, and that's more or less what led to where we are. I don't know if I feel like Seraphin was wrong in any of the things that he did in the show. Overall, neutral character. He doesn't give me strong feelings one way or the other. And then we have Alexia. She's like a little general or something, and she was important because she had this map that the demons really wanted, and that was more or less all she did in the entire series, was just run around with this map playing a long ass game of keep away. She's one character I probably could have done without. Looking at it from a story perspective, I know the character was needed, but really she didn't make a lasting impression on me. I don't really care for the character. To me, I don't see how she was extremely useful when it really came down to it, but maybe we'll get into more of that in season 2. And 3 honorable mentions I have as far as characters are Heron's half-siblings, I guess. Ares, who seems to be Zeus's kid with Hera, who is an absolute jerk. Like, I don't really like him too much. He's with his mom's fuck shit. And yeah, that's enough for me not to like you. And then we have Apollo and Hermes, who I just absolutely love. Like, Apollo is great. I love the way he's drawn. If I could fall in love with a cartoon, I'd probably fall in love with him. And Hermes is just very adorable. Just a very adorable character. When Zeus does his introduction with Hera and everything, Hermes is one of the first people to go up and shake Hera's hand. And I love that. So as far as the overall story that was told in Blood of Zeus, I'd probably have to give the story a B. It was good at the end, but like I said, it kind of drug the first 3 episodes, and I guess we needed the backstory that those episodes did provide, but I just feel like they probably could have been a little bit better compared to the last 4 that we got. I don't know. It just seemed like the beginning could have had a little more detail added, but I liked mostly how it ended. I'm not in love with the ending, but it was alright. And it's confirmed that we got a season 2. So I'll take that. So before I get into the overall rating of this series, I want to talk about my top 5 moments that I feel like were the best of the show. So top 5 moments, starting with number 5. To me, the 5th best moment in this show was when we got the story of Seraphin.
But a servant loyal to the throne found you.
I'm sorry, Ariana.
Beat it out of me.
Go! Run!
Best moment number 4. Seraphin's revenge.
You would have done the same. No. I would never kill a child. Then I was right. You are weak. How does it feel? And now,
Holy fuck. Favorite moment number 3? Zeus's sacrifice.
Stop this before it's too late. Hera, please.
Why, man? Really? Really? She deserved it. She deserved it. This leads me into my number 2 moment, which is also from episode 8, and that is Hera getting attacked. I wanted her to get attacked. And at number 1, we got Hera inheriting Zeus's powers.
This is what the choice must be. I'm against you.
I was so proud. I was so very proud of our boy. But that also leads me into my lingering questions for season 2. 1, are these powers permanent in him? Or was this Zeus's last, helpful moment to his son? Also, does Hera live at Olympus now, or are we just letting him and the gang heal here? Or what's happening? What's happening? Will Seraphin see Electra in the underworld? And why didn't I get more Hades action? And last but not least, where's Hera? In jail, I hope, after all the bullshit she pulled. So my overall rating of the show, with the characters, the story, and the action and everything added in, my overall rating of this show would probably be a B+. And I actually would definitely recommend this to anybody who is into anime but is also into Greek mythology. This is a Netflix original anime, so I'm not really sure if it really counts in the anime category, but still very good story. Action scenes were pretty dope, and there were a lot of shock factors going around. So would definitely recommend, if you haven't checked it out, to go and check that out. So I will be posting the season 1 review of Blue Exorcist soon. We are still doing Attack on Titan, And I will also be starting Code Geass with apparently a main character called Lelouch. I'll dissect that more later. But anyways, if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.